This is Kevin Harlan alongside. By Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. The New York Knicks come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Cleveland Cavaliers. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now here's Harden after Magic Johnson's miss. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Williamson on the follow.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Harden launches it from deep. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Pass to Williamson. New York moving it around. Cuts off the pass. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Thompson throws it down.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. But the Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Down low, deflects the pass, and taken away by Magic. And they call an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Harden, that's good.
Harden, so smart. Really good at finding ways to capitalize inside.
On the wing, Johnson. Williamson, the screen. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Here's Johnson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to DiVincenzo. basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
Harden outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for titles.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
James Harden.
Boy, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. Thompson outside. It's rebounded by New York.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game.
Your Indiana Pacers are turning the 10.
Indiana trailing here. Shakes him. Nice move. Goes back up. He lays it in.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Wade can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to Landale. And it's Wade in the corner. He's all alone. Here's Poole. Finish off the break.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
He can't get that one. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Indiana out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Indiana?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Grant gets a wide open look. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Green. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Poole with no one around. Sinks the triple. Poole's got 5. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
Stolen by Winslow. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Harden outside. Spins.
Really clever at getting his body into defenders.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has really pretty unique for a point guard.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Now, here's Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Second free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Johnson.
Shooting for New York, Magic Johnson.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pacers leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Barnes. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
And Thompson throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Magic Johnson.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
And they get it back. And so here is New York. It's a 5-point game. Now Johnson. He has 6. Mr. Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 8 points.
It's such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Let's hear it for your Arena.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Harden. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The drive by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 11 points in the game.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from it.
Offensive rebound. Thompson outside. Over Barnes. And too long on the shot.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters. And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level. A lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
Magic Johnson.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Indiana trailing here. Crosses over. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Number 0, Tyrese Maxey.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. The shot's good.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Indiana. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Pacers trailed by 4. Here's Poole, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Poole's got 11 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Back to Poole. Landale grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside, Maxey from downtown.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Green. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. 10 points for him.
Terrific job by Green, utilizing that world-class speed to get out ahead of everybody else.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team getting ground. It's the Pacers up 2. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Knicks, trailing by 2. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Outside Maxey. A shot, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Green. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Pass to Green. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Knicks trailed by 3. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Carter outside for 3. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
3 points.
Carter's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in the guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Now the Knicks with it. Carter left side. Williamson outside. Back to Carter. Johnson outside. Williamson from long range. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass.
Even when you think you have Harden pinned up, he still gets a shot past you. Incredibly creative.
Williamson, the screen. And the dunk by Williamson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Williamson. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Time is winding down. Not much left on the clock, so DiVincenzo has to make the most of this trip.
And so he ends up making 2 out of 3, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Harden gets the bucket.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
.135 left in the 4th quarter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Barnes. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Now here is Carter. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. And a fast break now. The Pacers. And Thompson gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Johnson, a wide open look. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
You know Harden always looks confident at the line, even in a clutch situation.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Pass to Barnes. Williamson left side. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Williamson outside. Fires at the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
And the Pacers call time here. They're leading by 3. 24 seconds left for the fourth. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, we got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. New York calls timeout. They trailed by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Johnson outside. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Pacers with the rebound. And here is Green. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up.